Hey guys, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and in this video, we're gonna install an H-pipe on our active exhaust Mustang GT, give you some revs, and let you hear the difference. The active exhaust system on the 2018 Mustang is an awesome addition from the factory that gives owners the ability to control the volume of the exhaust using a button on the steering wheel to select between 4 different modes: quiet, normal, sport, and track. Now, if you forked out the nearly $900 to get this on your newer S550, then chances are you're not in a big hurry to ditch that system in favor of an aftermarket catback. But what if you want a little bit more tone and maybe a little bit more volume? Well, then ditching that factory Resonator in favor of an aftermarket mid-pipe would definitely be the way to go while still retaining that active feature. Now, if you guys didn't know, a lot of the parts from the 2015 through 2017 cars do carry over to the 2018 here, and that does include mid-pipes. So for the purposes of this video, we did select the most popular H-pipe currently in the category for the S550, which is the Heartthrob cut and clamp option, delivering aluminized steel construction, 2.5-inch tubing for around $150. This thing's not only the most popular in the H-pipe category, but at that price point, it's also the most affordable as well. Traditionally, those H-pipes will deliver a lower tone overall, helping to combat some of the raspiness of the Coyote in stock form, but even more so with an aftermarket X-pipe in place. Now, we do have a video up on the site already, basically giving you a comparison with the active exhaust system and an X-pipe. Definitely check that out if you haven't done so already and compare the two. So here's what we're gonna do today. The H-pipe is already installed on our 2018 GT behind me. We're gonna go outside, give you some stock revs, compare that with some H-pipe revs in each mode so you can hear the difference. At that point, we're also gonna use our decibel meter to compare the volume differences between the stock Resonator and the H-pipe and show you guys the numbers. So without further ado, let's get outside and make some noise. All right guys, so we have our H-pipe installed. Obviously we're outside. Now what we're gonna do is start the car up in each mode, give you some revs, starting with quiet mode first, working our way all the way down to the all-out track mode, and compare our decibel readings with the H-pipe installed to our stock Resonator and show you guys the difference. Well, quiet mode is in the books, guys, and for reference sake, stock Resonator in quiet mode gave us right around 100 decibels before. Now we're right at 105, so obviously a little bit louder than that stock Resonator, but not quite as loud as the X-pipe. Next up, normal mode. Let's give it some revs. That's a wrap for normal mode, and obviously things got a little bit louder. Now, stock Resonator in place, normal mode gave us just over 111 decibels. Well, now we're at 118.7, so a noticeable jump up with that H-pipe in place, but again, not quite as loud as the aftermarket X-pipe. But what I can tell you is the sound is a lot deeper, and it's one I really enjoy. But now, time to get a little bit louder with that sport mode. As you might imagine, sport mode is getting incrementally louder, and we're also starting to notice some consistency here. With the H-pipe in place, we're starting to notice things are about 5 to 6 decibels louder in each mode. Case in point, stock resonator in place in sport mode was 113.4 decibels. We're at 119.4 now with that aftermarket H-pipe in place. We're also noticing that the H-pipe tends to be about a decibel or two quieter when compared to an aftermarket X-pipe. So very cool results so far. I love that H-pipe sound. It sounds really nice in person, guys. But last but not least, we have the all-out track mode. Let's make some noise. Well, the almighty track mode is in the books, and yes, things were extremely loud, but we are falling right in line with those consistencies we just talked about. Stock resonator with track mode before was 114.3 decibels. We're now at 120, right on the nose with the H-pipe in place in track mode. So again, about 5 to 6 decibels louder when compared to the stock resonator, but not quite as loud as that aftermarket X-pipe, which is to be expected with the H-pipe. Overall, guys, I'm a big fan of the H-pipe sound. A little deeper when compared to the X-pipe, not quite as much rasp, and a little bit more of that muscle car sound. But we want to know what you think. Be sure to comment below and tell us what sound you prefer. Check out the X-pipe video if you haven't already done so, and make your own judgment. In the meantime, I'm Justin. Thanks for watching, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.